On today's episode of Out Loud and Laughing, for sure, the Great Grocery Store Showdown of 2025. This is what the world's
Making
been
myself laugh.
This is what the world's been waiting for, Brian.
Seriously.
No. Welcome to another episode of Out Loud
And laughing.
Get ready.
I'm Brian.
And John, two gay cousins having big talks and even bigger laughs. Join us. Let's see what they're up to. It's Out Loud and Laughing.
Welcome back to another episode of Out Loud and Laughing. I am Brian, and this over here is my cousin, friend, Beth.
What else am I?
John.
Oh, hi.
Nope, that's it.
Nope, that's all.
I mean, I can't say things like lover, because that would just be weird.
Why? Because we're boys.
That people know.
That people know. Oh my gosh, how are you doing? Oh gosh, what can we say? You go first.
Yeah, it's fine. You know, just did some errands today, ran around, went to the grocery store and got some stuff for the kiddos. You know, it's never ending.
It's never ending. You know what's really funny about that is my refrigerator right now is actually completely empty. Last night, I went to go make dinner, and I made it a point to not go to the grocery store because I had a pack of pasta and I had a pound of ground turkey in the freezer. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to do this. And I made myself with some canned tomatoes and some spices and some things, like just a little good old plate of delicious spaghetti. And but it was just because I was like, I live across the street from a grocery store, and I'm there way too much. And so I'm just trying to make an effort to save money. But there are so many different options out there these days. So it's like, is it convenience or is it quality? What are we going for here?
You know, I don't know, but this topic is ripe for discussion. So I am thinking that we should talk about grocery stores. Only because I live in the Northeast now, right? And you live in Florida, and all these grocery stores are so regional. And so what I have up here, you don't have down there. And so I can't, and even though they're all grocery stores, everyone can attest to this. None of them are the same. Different vibe, different lighting, to your earlier point, different quality, right? So let's just get into it all, and hopefully the listeners will find our debate grape.
For sure. The Great Grocery Store Showdown of 2025. This is what the world's
Making
been
myself laugh.
This is what the world's been waiting for, Brian.
Seriously.
No, but I think before we go into this, I think it's important that we set some sort of rubric or ground rules, because
Okay.
there are different like types of grocery stores, right? You have like the economy grocery stores, your Aldi's, your Winn-Dixies, your Safeways, and then you have sort of like your mid-range, more generalized for the population, like the Publixes and the Food Lions. I don't even know. That's probably an Aldi too. But I'm already fucking it up. But then you have like your premium ones, right? Like your Whole Foods and your Trader Joe's, which I think falls sort of in between. This is going to be interesting. I'm already confusing myself. My God.
I don't even really know where you grocery shop, John, so this will be interesting. So I have a Stop and Shop near me, which is very much like a Northeast thing. But then, fun fact, my brother in DC has what they call Giant. But Giant and Stop and Shop are the same. The logo's the exact same except for the name. Very weird.
Oh, that is interesting. Huh. I wonder if that's like yeah, I don't know what that is.
But we also have Trader Joe's, we have Whole Foods, we have those. I think maybe we can recenter this conversation a little bit since, you know, I don't think people really need to hear us talk about the grocery store today, but maybe like the ones we went to growing up,
Oh,
right?
okay. Yeah.
Because I think we had, I don't know about you, but like we had pretty much two options back in my day. It was like Publix or Winn-Dixie are the two that we would always go to.
Winn-Dixie was the beef people. Do you remember that?
The beef people.
That's what it literally said under their signs in neon on their facades. The beef people.
Oh, I mean, if anyone knows Winn-Dixie, you kind of know where we're going with this. And if you don't, Google it. Winn-Dixie was like low like not even like it was not good quality. So the fact that they were like touting their beef
Oof.
gives me pause,
I
John.
mean,
And also probably why we were not the healthiest.
we didn't process food. We pooped once a week. um,
Uh,
all I could think about though is walking through beef curtains to get into Winn-Dixie.
oh, I was like, are we still talking about grocery stores?
No birth.
Also, and I think my earlier point, you laugh because it's so true. Like lighting in these grocery stores are so different. Like I
Brian,
remember
so
when
good.
Dixie being dark, light bulbs were like barely working, and then you walk into Winn Dixie and you feel like you're in a sterile hospital.
Honestly, Winn-Dixie was like the horror film of grocery stores in terms of lighting, in terms of vibe, in terms of characters that would show up, in my opinion.
Yes,
I always wanted to go to Publix because I was like, I could wear my pearls to Publix. Like, I know I'm not going to get robbed, and I know that I'm going to get good quality croissants, you know?
yes. Ugh. The problem is, do you know who Publix supports?
Yeah, I know. I know.
Oh,
And
I know.
listen, I'm going to say this, and if you are a Publix affiliate or partner or corporate, I do shop at Publix.
Reach out to us for a brand partnership.
Probably not after what I'm about to say, but um, the quality is going down, and I don't know if this is just across the board of like food and scalability and sort of like the state of like the world and post-COVID bullshit, but like um just like the quantities of food are going down in the packaging, the prices are
Mhm.
going up, the quality is going down, the amount of things that they're putting into the food. I don't know. It's just, it doesn't feel the same. And so, like, even to the point of grocery stores and what we shopped at growing up, like, we've had to look for and almost like create alternative options. A lot of times, every Saturday morning, I do just to get out of the house, walk to the farmer's market. And while I don't do grocery shopping there, there's an opportunity to get a few things. We have people who bring fresh eggs, which are going to be a little bit more of a premium price.
Uh-huh.
But now, what are you comparing it against? Are you going to buy $11 eggs in a styrofoam carton that have been sitting whoever knows where for God however long? Or are you going to spend $11 at the farmer's market from the guy who just got them from his chickens? And so I think that we're in this world now where I don't know that grocery stores are going to be like, I mean, they're always going to have a place, but there are other ways to get food these days.
There are other ways to get food. And it's so interesting because in New York City, like, we have grocery stores, but we also have just like carts on the street that sell produce, and their produce is so much
And
cheaper.
so much
Like, I
better.
was walking by, yeah, there was a whole pack of cherry tomatoes for $1, John. At the store, it's like 4.99. So,
And your
yeah, I do think there's alternative ways.
and your son eats cherry tomatoes like they're M&Ms. So
Literally, fun fact, guys. Ollie, we were at a restaurant and Kenzie wanted ice cream, and Ollie's like, I don't want ice cream, I want cherry tomatoes. So I literally had asked the lady for his dessert to cut up cherry tomatoes. She looked at me and she, with a little bit of like shock, and then she's also like, "You're doing a really good job if that's what he wants for dessert."
I have a joke.
So I'll take the win.
I have a joke for you, really quick.
Okay.
Why did the tomato turn red? Be-
Because it was I'm trying to think of something with ketchup.
Ooh, that's really funny. No, because it saw the because it saw the prices at competing grocery stores. It was mad. It was a mad tomato.
That's really dumb, John.
Oh, don't make me get my dad joke book out. Um,
Literally, I'm about to because I am all about it, you know?
do you know what I did like
Hold on.
about?
Well, okay, I have one.
Okay,
I have one dad joke I have to tell you. I heard about it recently.
okay.
What do you call a sad strawberry?
What?
A blueberry.
It's really cute. I love that new joke. I'm gonna
Oh
take it with
God,
me
I
everywhere
love
I
it.
go this summer. Everyone who makes those stupid red, white, and blue cake flag cakes with like the strawberries and the blueberries, I'm gonna tell that joke right on top of that cake.
You know, it's keeping things fresh and exciting. I love it.
Do you know what I used to love though, as a kid going to the grocery stores? And maybe this is just more of a testament to our mothers who we've been talking a lot about, maybe because this is the week after Mother's Day. But we were always allowed to go get a cookie. They would give you a free cookie. Did you ever go do that? Do you remember
Free
that?
cookie. Yes, of course. That's the only reason why I would go to the grocery store is to get
Honestly,
that
I think
cookie.
that that's
The
why they
hard
did
part
it.
though was Well, because at Publix they gave each kid a free cookie whenever they went to the grocery store. But like this is when stress started to set in and why we have our issues now. Because like, did you get the chocolate chip one? Did you get the sugar one? Like you had to decide.
And in the moment, because like usually it was a busy bakery. There were people like grabbing the numbers and they like had to go through stuff. And then they're like, it's our turn. And they're like, what would you like? You're like, oh, God, I still like am debating. A minute ago, I wanted sugar. A second ago, I need the chocolate chip.
Yes.
I get it. You just viscerally brought that feeling back to me. Fuck you. Thank you.
Our mothers also had no patience, so they were like, pick the damn cookie. Let's go. We have to go shop.
It was like really nice of them. And then
Oh,
we would always push them to their devilish side. Like, we're just trying to do something
I
nice for
also
you.
I also loved riding in the cart.
That was fun until my until my thighs got too fat and I couldn't fit them through the little holes anymore.
Oh no, I was 18 still riding in the cart. No, I'm just
You start
kidding.
surfing on the sides and the back.
No, I sat in the front. My mom would push me still.
Grocery carts, man. I don't know why they don't make more torture devices out of it. Have you ever gotten hit in the back of the ankles
Oh
with a
my, like
grocery
your
cart?
heel.
Oh my God. Ouch.
Oh,
Oh yeah.
it's so true.
Yeah. But yeah, what
Um,
else? I don't know. Like, I think that what if you had to vote right now? Let's just put the Winn-Dixie Publix vote up. Like, where are we at?
if I had to organize, like, are we talking? Should we rank some grocery
I think we
stores?
should just start ranking some. We should just
Um,
randomly name them, and then we just give them a 1 through 10.
ooh,
Or do you have a better idea?
okay.
Or do you have a better idea? You always have better ideas.
No, I like this. 1 through 10. Okay, go start with Publix. Publix, I give a 6.
I'm gonna give it a 5 just to bring the average down because of the Trump thing, but I would also give it a 6 if it wasn't this.
I agree. Winn-Dixie,
4.
-6.
Thank you. I was just trying to be nice.
Albertsons,
Oh, I don't have any beef with Albertsons. I'm gonna say I'll give it a 7.
oh, okay. I'm giving it a 3 because I never went there, so I don't want to
I've been a few
give it too
times and I
good.
really liked that the logo looked like a recycling logo. They were very ahead of their time.
What about Whole Foods?
Oh, an absolute 10. An absolute 10.
Oh,
I love
interesting.
a Whole
Interesting
Foods.
take. I give it a 5. I feel like Whole Foods is very overrated.
I good call. I give Whole Foods in California a 10. Absolutely. No, I've been to Whole Foods here and I'm like, you are just masking as a Publix.
Right. Whole Foods overall is a 5, but Whole Foods on 10th Street near my house, a total 10.
This is not what I was talking about when I was talking about mask for mask. I need a real grocery store, not a Whole Foods masking as an Amazon Prime. You know what I mean?
Yeah. What about Trader Joe's?
Whoever shops for Trader Joe's deserves an award. I don't know. I
Amen.
love Trader Joe's.
Yeah, I'm giving that a 10.
I'll go in with a 10. Let's go Trader Joe's. You know what I really like
Trader Joe's is our winner
You know
then.
what? I love Trader Joe's not only for the food, but you know what you know what a hack. Well, when I used to imbibe, their wine section is
Mm.
fantastic. Okay, you can really like level.
Oh, fun fact, we don't have wine in Jersey in our Trader Joe's.
You're so right. You're so right.
Oh, so
Everywhere else though.
you get that experience. I know, I don't get that experience.
Just some recommendations really quick off the top of my head, if you don't have a problem drinking and you can enjoy responsibly. They have a delicious Lambrusco that's really reasonably priced. And if you've never had Lambrusco, with summer coming up, it is a sparkling red wine that you put in the refrigerator and it's actually quite delicious. Check her out. It comes in a
Yeah.
champagne bottle, usually at the bottom shelf. But I also like Trader Joe's for the flowers.
The flowers are really good. I also love the frozen section, like
Hello.
one of my favorites. The bag nuts, so well priced.
All of their raw foods, right? Like I have a memory. Something just came up. I
Raw,
have an
I love
OG. I
it.
have an OG Trader Joe's memory that has to do with you.
Ooh,
When
okay.
when
I'm now nervous.
No. It's okay. He has now transitioned from Trader Joe to Trader Jane, so it's fine. No, I'm just kidding. No, when you lived in West Hollywood, when you were getting your master's degree at USC, we were over there, and you took me to a Trader Joe's, and you introduced me to chili spiced mango, a Trader Joe's treat.
Oh, a fun fact. I love the chili spice mango. I bought it recently. It wasn't a good batch. I didn't like it. But I agree. It's like a really nice, savory, sweet
Mm.
combo. So
I
good.
could really try that with like a if you're listening, Trader Joe's, I could really enjoy that with like a smoked paprika for like a smoky sweet. That sounds really good to me.
Okay. Okay. Why did the mango go to therapy? Because it had too many peelings.
Nope.
I'll work on it.
I thought it was going to be something about because it had something stuck in the pit or something because the pit is so hard to take out. But both of
I
those
mean,
punchlines are ridiculous. Don't do it.
fun fact, guys, I pulled out my dad joke book and we are gonna do some of these because why the fuck not? Why did the yogurt go to art school?
Why?
To learn some culture.
Oh goodness gracious. Um, can we stop that now because I don't know that I'm getting uncomfortable over here.
Okay, then one more. What's a potato's favorite dance?
The monster mash.
The mash. Yeah. You see, you got that one. All right. I have to end it once you like outdo me.
Or once I figure it out.
Yeah, out joke me.
Hey, really quickly, because I always like to get controversial. John Oliver, you familiar with who he is?
I've heard of him. Yes, he's quite a nice individual.
I really enjoy his show because I don't know, but it's just really intelligent. But he did a whole episode on Dollar General. I don't know if you've ever shopped at one of these places or have been
That also has
that
food.
also has food. And this is actually a really abhorrent thing that's happening in our country, um, where um, where you might think you're getting a better deal because the prices are reduced. What they're doing is they're actually packaging up smaller quantities of it. And
Smaller.
so actually what's happening
Mm.
is the price per ounce is going up. So you're actually paying more for your food. FYI, something to keep in mind. Don't be going to Dollar General thinking that you're getting like a deal. It's all priced the same. Capitalism works because it's capitalism.
It's true. I went there recently because for Easter you can buy the eggs and stuff like plastic eggs for like $1.
Totally.
So actually that is pretty good. But when I went to the candy section, I had to buy like 4 bags of something because they were smaller bags. So where's the lie?
Yeah, yeah. But I don't know. These days I think it's hard to find value at all grocery stores, which is really scary to think about. And it's probably taking away good memories for me. I mean, that's why my refrigerator is empty right now. I don't even want to go.
I mean, and if we don't go, then we can stay skinny and we can just end this and check out.
I'm surviving on floss and the smell of my candle right now.
I am surviving on mouthwash and an old jar of pickles.
Ooh, girl, you better go for a run.
Girl, you know that vinegar hits differently these days when you're in your 40s.
Well, I wish your next shopping trip to be one of success, and I might just go watch Supermarket Sweep instead. One of my favorites.
That's such a good show, actually.
On our next episode,
Did you see the one? There was a celebrity, I'm forgetting her name. She's the heavier set one from Bridesmaids.
oh, yeah, what's her name? Oh boy,
Yeah. Anyways, she did a segment on SNL, Melissa McCarthy.
Melissa McCarthy.
And they did a supermarket sweep episode. Everyone should watch it. She does it as she like runs to the very back and steals the meat machine. She is taking like the cash register to get all this. And there's the other person who's like reading the label and putting popcorn in her car and going slow. And the best part is Melissa McCarthy just stops, opens up a can of mayonnaise and puts her hand in and starts eating it. And it's like to recarb up. Funniest episode ever. John, you should watch it. It is so good.
I will search for it on the YouTubes for sure. Everybody should be searching for it on the YouTubes. They should also be searching for Out Loud and Laughing. We are just so thankful for everybody who's following us, and I just wanted to say that, Brian.
All right. Well, thank you everyone for joining us today. Our topic was slightly odd, but it brought back some interesting memories. So thank you.
I think it's something everyone should be talking about. This is good conversation for parties, Brian.
I love a good Winn-Dixie.
Well,
Thanks everyone.
bye everyone.
Bye.